Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be an upcycling video. I want to just say that we are back, hopefully on a regular schedule. No promises, guys. Like I said in other videos, hubby is just about to retire. In fact, this week will be his last week. Yay for him. It's just going to be, a little transition for us because him being home, me trying to do what I do and trying to, you know. So anyway, here we are. I'm trying to do this upcycling video because I skipped last week. And so I want to get out one for you. I'm going to be using some flannel shirts. This is not a flannel shirt. This is just a cotton, kind of an interesting shirt. It's got fish on it. So I'm using it because it was blue and because I think the fish are cool. Going to throw in some scraps of possibly this pair of pajama pants that I have used for another project and some other blue scraps that I have used in previous projects. So nothing is off limits with this. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, which is good, I guess. I kind of want to make kind of like a, sorry, I keep saying kind of. I want to try to make like a blousey tunic. It could be maybe even a short dress. But I want to just combine these somehow to make it look cool and comfy. Comfy is, I guess, the most important thing. I think I've been eyeing this one as the main base of the tunic or dress. So I think we're going to use this as the base and then add pieces to it. Right away, I think we're going to cut off a portion of the length here and then add in some other pieces and just kind of start going into a kind of a triangle. Let's get moving. I'm going to cut this baby off, but I first like to button it up to keep things straight as I can. I'm trying to decide at what point I want to cut this. I think right along this tan line. Okay, saving this for later, obviously. Now we have the top portion of our dress or tunic. Should we just call it a dress? It's probably going to be long enough for a dress. Let's see. Let's get rid of the hanger. This one's kind of thin in spots. It's got a hole back here, which it doesn't ever bother me because I can always patch it, which is, just adds to what I do. So I think I'm going to take a bit off from the back here. Just going to go up the side seam. We're just going to kind of harvest this shirt. Okay. I decide where I want to go across with this. I'll probably go across right on this dark stripe here. There we go. So we'll save the rest of that because we'll probably steal from that shirt again. No fuss, no muss. We don't care. All right, let's cover this hole right now before it gets sewn onto anything. And I think I'm just going to, let's see, put a piece of this. Oh, that's a good size right there, actually. Just going to go and stitch that on. Okay, I'm back. I just stitched that together right there so it wouldn't flop around. And I stitched this patch from the pajamas on here just to cover up that hole. And now we are going to take this. I think we're going to offset this a little bit over here. I'm just going to sew it across here. I'm not sure how far around I'm going to go. I kind of want to leave this so that we can make this a little looser. So right now I'm just going to add this piece right here on the front, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there. Okay. I've taken this part of this shirt from this blue one from a different project. I've sewn together this area at the cuff that opened up. I sewed that all shut so that it's nice and closed. I want to add this on the back. It's shaped like this. I don't know what I'm going to do yet on the sides or the bottom, but I just want to add this kind of in the middle back here. So I'm going to go do that. Yeah, we're going to just put it probably just right there, right in the back. And then I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, I've sewn this blue piece on. I wasn't very good at getting it in the center. That's what I said I was going to do. I was going to put that in the center. And it kind of went over. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So then I found this piece of a shirt. Well, actually, it was a shirt till I just cut this piece off. I'm upcycling an upcycle project, so that's kind of fun. This shirt was one I did a long time ago, years ago, and just never did anything with it. I never actually posted it or anything. And so I liked the colors, and so I just cut it up so I could use this piece right here. I'm going to sew this piece between this last piece we put on and this first piece. So it's already got like a patchwork there that I did years ago. So we're just reusing it. So I'm going to go sew this piece on, and then I'll be back and we'll figure out some other pieces to go around the bottom. Okay, so this is all sewn on. Looks super cute. Yep, looks super cute. It's gonna comes down a little longer there. We're not gonna mess with that. It's all part of the design. What I want to do now is go back over here to the front, and I'm actually going to use part of the shirt that we cut off. So I want to take, what is it? This side right here where the buttonholes are, and I want to take that, and so I want to attach that to this front and go around just a little bit, maybe to there, or maybe just around the corner there. But I want to utilize these. I like to utilize the, I don't know, the texture parts, the odd parts, like buttonholes where you wouldn't expect them to be, things like that. So I don't have a good example over here, but just pieces like that where they don't belong. So that's why I want to take this piece and add it here. So I am going to probably put this on the mannequin. It'll be easier for me, but possibly go around to maybe even. So just adding on until the seam right here, which could be a good idea. I'm going to cut on the outside of it, but if I feel like it's too bulky, I'll just cut it off on this side of it. So we'll save this and probably use that. Just trying to get this initial first layer around, and then we'll see what else we want to do. So I'm going to go sew that on, and then I'll be back. Okay, I sewed this part on. I stopped right there at the edge. I'm going to taper this back something like that now so that I can add this other chunk of this light blue striped shirt. So what I want to do right now is kind of just angle this piece and then take off this much. So I'm going to be finagling this last piece of this shirt under here. It's going to hang ragged on the bottom. Like I said, we're not going to worry about that right now. This is going to be a very shabby chic, prairie chic kind of dress or tunic. It's going to have this little pocket back here, which is cute. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and fasten this on here, and I'll come back to show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, I'm back. We got this panel sewn in. It's a little wrinkled, but that's fine. I have zigzagged up and down, and it, yeah, fits good. I put this on the mannequin. It really hangs nice. So we went all the way around. Now we have that layer. We can just add something, or we can let it, you know, stay like it is. It's going to be, if we left it like it is, it's a little bit shorter in the front than the back, which is fine. I did cut off a piece from that shirt that I think would look cute right under here. So hopefully you can see this. Oh, strings, threads everywhere. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking about just adding this piece right here, just as a piece of layering. Just like that, and then that will just be another layer on the front. We'll probably do something on the other side, but I'm going to go sew this on, and then I'll be right back. Okay, finished sewing this part onto the front. Just gives a little layering effect, and then I just pinned a piece off the bottom of this shirt. Just took part of the curve that had the hem, and I just pinned it underneath this, so that'll be another little layer on the front. So I'm going to go sew this piece on now, and then I'll be back. Okay, I am going to add another piece of the original shirt back in the very back, where that arm section we added kind of curves up, and I'm going to add this piece right here. So I'm going to pin that on. There's just a process of finding pieces that you want to make fit, or that would look like they would fit. It's just a puzzle. So this style of upcycling is just my own style. There's a lot of upcyclers out there that do different things, but for me, my style and the way I like to do my projects is like this. The raw edges zigzag together, just very shaggy, shabby, artsy looking. So this may not be your thing, like this may not be your style, but we're not all alike. So if you come across one of my videos that it doesn't kind of resonate with you, just like keep scrolling, because there are so many excellent YouTube videos out there, YouTubers that make upcycling videos. Tracy Myers is one of them. I mean, if my style's not your thing, go watch her. She does amazing work, and I would highly recommend her and her channel. So yeah, I'm going to go stitch this piece on now and zigzag down, and then I'll come back. We're getting very close to being finished, except for I do believe I want to change out the arms, the sleeves, with the fish shirt, because I did not use that yet. I believe they are just about the same size here. So yeah, I think we're going to do that just for fun, having this cool pattern of fish on there. So I'm going to go and do this part, and then I'll come back and let you know what we're going to do with the sleeves. Okay, I'm back. I sewed this piece on underneath that curved piece we had added earlier, and so now that's on, and it's pretty much, that's it for the bottom. I think the front is going to be a little bit shorter, which is fine. So now I think I want to take these sleeves off, and I'm debating. I don't usually like to switch sleeves because it seems to be a pain, but I'm going to go ahead and the fish sleeve is a little bit longer. I'm just going to cut this off about a 1/2 inch beyond the shoulder seam here. About a 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to do the same with this. It will be extra shabbiness added to this by doing it that way. I think it'll look cute, so. We'll attach, anyways, we will attach this one to the extra on this piece, this part, and I think that'll look cute. Okay, I am going to go do that with both sides, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, guys, I did it. I have both arms on, and they look so cute. Okay, I just left that 1/2 inch that we cut beyond and sewed this one right underneath of it, and I love it. I love how it looks. I like the way that the fish added to the whole vibe of this little dress. Tunic dress, it's just super cute. Wear this over some tights with some boots. So cute. So I think, though, one other thing I want to do is throw this into a dye bath, so it'll kind of down the brightness of the whites, and everything will be a little bit more cohesive, even though I love it like it is. But I'm thinking it would be cute in some tea. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'll wash it, and I'll bring it back like I always do, and you can see what it looks like after it's tea dyed and washed and dried. So I'll see you then. Okay, I am back. I have washed this. I did tea dye it. I mean, you can tell a little bit. There's some tea coloration on here. I don't think it changed it much, but it was worth the try. So we have this. It's all completed. I have just taken it outside for some photos, and it is cold outside, y'all. It is Michigan, and winter is here, I guess. So I did the best I could out there in the cold, but I'm gonna list this in my Etsy store. Yeah, I told you I'd come back after it was washed. It's fraying up nicely, like normal. And yeah, just to let you know, I don't think the tea dyeing changed it much, not much. But anyways, I think it's a cute, nice and warm, very comfortable dress, or you can wear it over leggings as a tunic. It's just a comfortable, artsy, flouncy little dress. So, all right, you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.